It's another edition of the 10 count here on Wavy Plus, a show about professional wrestling, the lovely art form that it is. I'm Jeff Snyder, the host of the 10 count. John Eldridge also here. There he is. He's not WWE Survivor Series. He's John Eldridge. We have someone else in the studio. You probably saw in that opening shot, but you know what? We'll get to her later if we have time, because she's just kind of observing all of what we do here in the Wavy Digital studio. But we'll talk to her if we got time at the end, but we may not, because we had a major pay-per-view. It was our premium live event, not a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view is an outdated term these days. So what we had was WWE Survivor Series War Games.
War Games.
You have to say it like that.
Yours is very good.
Thank you. I've watched William Regal for years. I feel like I can do that pretty well.
Yeah.
So this took place, which would be the Saturday, November 29th, which was about a week ago, a little more than a week ago from when you see this. It happened at Petco Park, home of the San Diego Padres.
It's very cool looking. I mean, I've heard that some of the views were very obstructed on the floor, but it was a very cool looking venue at the very least.
Yes, I feel like San Diego is a perfect place to host an outdoor show, no matter what time of year. It rarely rains there.
Is this their first time being in San Diego in a while? I feel like they had been there before sometime recently.
I don't know if they've been to Petco Park.
Yeah, definitely not Petco, but I'm trying.
Maybe Qualcomm Stadium for something, but that would have been a long, long time ago.
Right.
That place hasn't been used in years because the Chargers moved out.
Right.
Yeah, they had 46,016 people allegedly. As you know, that WWE inflates its attendance numbers for the show. That has been confirmed for many years.
And yet it's still the biggest ever every time.
Always the biggest ever. Biggest Survivor Series of all time.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Now, for a show that happened in a baseball stadium, that happened in a massive stadium, you think the card would be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But no, there were 4 matches.
4 whole matches.
They packed the house for 4 matches on this card. Of course, 2 of them were War Games matches. So that means long matches there. Both were over 40 minutes.
But they didn't even feel that long, to be honest with you.
No. And because, you know, how
especially not the men's.
It's how the War Games, you know, match kind of goes. It doesn't technically start until the bell rings.
Right.
So I don't know if they count this time from when the bell rings.
I think they count it for the whole thing.
Or for the whole, or from the first time they start fighting.
Because, I mean, once the bell rung in both of these, I don't think they went longer than 10 minutes.
Right.
At that.
Yeah, because it was like 2-minute increments, right? That they come in.
3 minutes.
It was 3 minutes.
It's 5 minutes at the first for both. So, and then the advantage person comes in. That's 3 minutes after that.
All right, makes sense.
Yes.
All right. So the first match was the women's War Games match. Team Rhea of obviously Rhea Ripley, AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and Io Sky against Team Asuka, which is of course Asuka, Kairi Sane, the other half of the Kabuki Warriors, Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, and everyone's favorite wrestler, Nia Jax. Now, this was fun. A lot of fun.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't a bad match at all. I thought
it was a step down from last year.
I think so. See, the problem with doing it every single year, it kind of loses its luster. That's why back in the day when WWE did stipulation matches like Hell in a Cell and Elimination Chamber, you never knew when it was coming.
Right.
But now we know when it's coming every year because there's pay-per-views or PLEs dedicated to the stipulation, which I've never liked.
And it also helps when there was stakes behind the War Games match itself.
Yeah, and really,
I mean, I know like the last 3 years it's just kind of been a bad blood sort of thing, and you know, just a continuation of storylines, which is fine in its own regard, but also, you know, when we've had this for like multiple years in a row now, it's getting a little stale. And that's especially with, you know, if Io, like, I mean, Io was fantastic in this match, but we've had the trash can spot now 3 years in a row.
She had it
was great the first time, awesome the second time, third time it was still good, but like we're getting to that point where it's like the formula is just repeating itself.
It's just like Kofi in the Royal Rumble,
finding
stupid ways not to get himself eliminated. It's kind of like that, and you know, you can only go to the well so many times before you're like, okay, like then you kind of train your audience to expect it. in a way too. But Io had a custom trash can this year, and she did
last year too.
Yeah, and she did a split-legged moonsault into everybody and killed everyone, which was awesome.
It was beautiful.
I mean, she's the best wrestler in WWE. Of course, it was beautiful. But yeah,
match was solid overall.
Yeah, it was.
Everyone was good.
Everyone
Lash looked really good. I think this was like this was her first main roster PLE.
Yeah,
she looked great.
Put her right in the War Games. Yeah, huh? That's crazy.
Charlotte was a little sloppy, I want to say, in this match. It always looked like that she was like a step behind, but I mean, overall, it was about what you'd expect it to be. It wasn't bad, wasn't incredible, but it was solid.
Of course,
it was a good opener.
Yeah, AJ Lee and Becky Lynch kind of continuing their feud in this match as well. I have a question. I'm just going to ask it.
Yes.
Why is Becky Lynch tweeting like the president?
That's her whole thing, man.
That's what she does. Yeah. She tweets like she's the president.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
The cadence and the writing style is the same exact way. So it's like her thing now. She's calling Jess Carr crooked Jess Carr now and all that stuff. Jess Carr, of course, the referee, if you didn't know who that was. But it's an interesting dynamic to Becky Lynch's character these days that she does that. Of course, Lash looked okay. Nah, Jax is not a Jax. I don't need to see her like ever, but she didn't kill anyone in this match, thank God. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte still a thing.
I mean, yeah, they're great together, but like they're great together. And then Alexa's obviously good. Charlotte, hit or miss, depending on the match. But ultimately, everyone in this match performed really well. I'd say more so on the heel side because Kabuki Warriors went crazy in this match.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there could be the Japanese women once again showing out here in a WWE match. You can never tell me the Japanese style is bad because it's awesome. It translates so well here, and especially in a War Games death match kind of situation, it really does work. Death match, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The closest
it's
thing.
It's hard when we're 2 weeks ago was Blood and Guts, right?
Yeah.
And then we have this like a week later in the what was even the harshest thing that happened in this? Someone took a chain elbow to the ribs.
And I'll
chain elbow.
And I'll bring up blood a little bit more later because there's something that happened in
I know
men's
exactly
match.
what you're going to talk about.
And I'm just it's just like, okay, like, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But of course, Team Rhea going over on Team Asuka. And they win.
AJ Lee makes Becky tap, according to Becky, but
because Becky's like, I didn't tap out. I was summoning my friends. Sad. Essentially. That's essentially what she tweeted.
Yeah, no, pretty much dead on.
Yeah. I mean, Becky Lynch has been a Twitter character for like many years now.
I mean, she's putting in such great work right now.
She is. Man, I mean, she's always good, man. That break was probably the best thing she could have done, man. She was getting a little stale. She went away for about a year.
Becky is so great.
She came back, turned heel immediately. It's awesome.
Yep.
Great job. The next match, Dirty Dominic Mysterio alongside his Judgment Day teammates of Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez against the never seen 17-time world champion, the Intercontinental champion, John Cena. John Cena won the Intercontinental Championship from Dirty Dom a few weeks before on a Raw, which was a surprise. It wasn't even an advertised match, which should have been. It was the best moment of John Cena's retirement tour.
Yeah.
By a mile.
Well, along with AJ, but yeah.
Moment-wise, yeah.
Right.
Match-wise, the AJ match, for sure. Moment-wise, it was John Cena winning the only belt.
That was phenomenal.
The only belt he never won in WWE was the
I don't even think anyone had really thought of that for the retirement run. I hadn't.
I hadn't either. Yeah. And, he finally got he won it in Boston, Mass, in front of the hometown crowd. Everyone went nuts. Everyone was happy. It was great. Well, Dirty Dominic Mysterio asked for his rematch here at Survivor Series War Games.
War Games.
This was not a War Games match. This was just a regular match.
That would have been pretty funny, though.
So, Dirty Dom and John having the match. Dirty Dom, of course, home in San Diego. They love him. They love John. So, this should have been a heel versus face match, but it really wasn't. It was kind of like two guys everyone loves match.
Yeah. But it was fun, honestly. I liked this.
It was fun. So they were wrestling, having a good time. End of the match. Liv Morgan shows up. She's back. Finally.
Even before that, first off, because I mean, Raquel, when Dom was, he did the fake injury spot on the outside, Raquel hit Cena with her, what she called her bomb move. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, she hit him with that move.
Yeah.
And then Roxanne hit Pop Rocks. That didn't do it. And Judgment Day came out. They get double AA'd, which is always an awesome spot.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. John Cena lifted up both Finn Balor
and JD, yeah.
And his son JD McDonough. And double AA.
It's not as crazy as some of his ones in the past where he'll have like Big Show and like someone else.
And like Mark Henry stacked on him.
But I mean, it's still awesome to see every time.
Yeah.
But and then Liv Morgan.
Yeah, Liv Morgan shows up. She's back. She shows up. She slaps Dominic in the face.
Yeah.
We thought she was turning heel on Dominic for being married in real life.
Yeah.
But she then turns and kicks John Cena right between the legs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing that man doesn't want children, because she kicked him so hard. He goes down. She shoves him into the ropes.
Yeah, it was a really cool sequence.
It was
Shoves
actually
him into
pretty.
the ropes.
It was timed great.
619. Liv hits him with the belt, and then Frog Splash grabs the ref from outside, because there's also a cool ref bump before Liv came in, where like he was doing his Cena comeback and he shoulder tackled past Dom into him. I really like the way that.
I just enjoyed that Dominic 619. His 619 is never going to be as snappy, as powerful as his father's, because he's like a foot taller than him.
Right.
But I always like that Dom does his the opposite way. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I never thought about
Rey
that.
Mysterio runs in and he does it like from the left-hand side,
right.
Screen left. Dominic does it from screen right.
Right.
So I've always found that very interesting that Dominic does it the opposite way as his father.
I wonder if that's intentional.
I wonder if that's just the way he's comfortable doing it. I don't know. Maybe he's left-handed or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
So
it's something to look into.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Dom, of course, hits the frog splash to honor his actual father, Eddie Guerrero.
Mm-hmm.
And 1, 2, 3, Dirty Dom. He is the Intercontinental Champion again, as well as a AAA Mega Champion.
Yep.
Still. So he has his belts back. Dom 2 belts.
Dama 2 belts.
Dami 2 belts.
Yeah, this was a fun match. I liked it a lot, honestly.
And then on Raw, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio come to the ring. Turns out this slapping thing is kind of like a... I won't say the word I'm thinking, but it's a thing that Dominic likes that Liv Morgan does to him. Mm-hmm. And it's that's going to continue, and Judgment Day is alive and well. And
Judgment Day. I mean, Liv is the heart and soul of the Judgment Day.
She is.
I mean, like things like business picks up so much more when she's around for the Judgment Day, and just for Raw women's division in general.
Yeah, having Liv back's huge, and that's going to help out storylines and whatnot. They've needed her back for a while, so good to have her back. Mm-hmm. Next match, this was for the Women's World Championship.
It's crazy to even think about, but yeah.
Yeah. Stephanie Vaquer against
Brie Bella.
No.
Nikki Bella.
That other one, yeah. You can look, but you can't touch Nikki Bella. I didn't want to look at that, but yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. It really wasn't bad. I mean, the pacing was a little weird, because basically the way it went was Vaquer dominated like the first few minutes. Then Nikki had control for like 4 or 5. And then Stephanie got control for the rest of the match. There wasn't like another chance for Nikki to even get back into it. There was just like 5 minutes of Vaquer domination, and then she won.
Yeah, good.
I mean, yeah, the whole match total was only like 13, 14 minutes. Nikki didn't look bad. I mean, obviously she wasn't like up to the high level of Vaquer, but
no.
I mean,
I just don't get this Nikki Bella run.
I don't really either.
At all. I mean, the whole point of the Bella twins was that there were 2 of them. I mean, and Bree's retired.
Like
good.
There's no like logical reason why you can't, other than the fact that Nikki's more popular, I guess.
I guess
you shouldn't have Vaquer versus like Julia here. Just run it back from NXT, because they barely did that in NXT at all. That was only like a 2-month feud.
What's really bothered me is like there's 4 matches on this card. You're giving one of these spots to Nikki Bella, who's never there.
And the fact is, like, you're telling
me
the
War Games match, that's fine, but like not a singles match.
You're telling me there couldn't have been a banger on this card, like Dragunov and Ciampa? Like this card could have used that.
It could have been awesome.
That would have been amazing.
It could have been awesome.
But no, they'll probably just have it on a random SmackDown, because
that's what they do. That's what they do. Well, anyway, that was that. Stephanie Vaquer remains the women's world champion. Thank God.
Just low energy, just came and went.
She did her.
That what we all expected.
She did do her fun spot with the smashing the head between the legs on the renounce table.
Yeah, that was funny. She did it twice actually.
Yeah, did it right in front of Wade Barrett. It made them happy.
Hearing the crowd go, "Oh yeah, man, I love that."
Yeah, bunch of weirdos. So, next match, the main event, the final match, the fourth out of 4 matches was the men's War Games match. This consisted of the Vision of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, Logan Paul,
who is now in the Vision
as
of Raw.
Yes, Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar. With Paul Heyman against CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Uso. I just call them
the Uso.
Yeah, because they're not identical twins, but they pretty much are.
Right.
So I just call them the Uso because if they're in the match together, I don't know who they are.
If that was the case, Jay could cut a better promo than Jimmy, but
and of course, Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
So this, what I was alluding to earlier, CM Punk got cut in this match. Here's a fun fact about WWE, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone goes rogue, they aren't blading.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to say the last time someone like legit bled was either when Cody got busted by The Rock during that Raw, or it was when Drew got hit by the toolbox.
Right.
Bled bad blood.
Well, Brock Lesnar bleeds every match he's in. He has the thinnest skin ever.
Right.
But I don't know why that is. I think that's just like a genetic thing for him.
Yeah.
But
I mean, his body can barely contain him.
CM Punk there's a spot early in the match. He is covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
But
by the time the match is over, the blood went away.
Not even by the end. I would say like 5 minutes.
Like 5 minutes later, it's like, that cut healed pretty quickly. Yeah. So that just looks stupid. And you know, after seeing blood and guts that AEW does, where everyone's just spilling blood in the ring.
Yeah, and Kyle O'Reilly's face, you can't even tell where his mouth is. To
the point where it's an actual biohazard.
I get it's like a different style and all that, but like, but when it was 2 weeks ago and people loved that, and then you come out with this, and it just.
This is professional wrestling. Yeah. Blood is part of the game here, guys. Please. You don't even need the Ric Flair or Abdullah the Butcher. You don't need to cut yourself that deep. Just give yourself a little nick, like right here.
Yeah,
like right here, right above the eyebrow. You can probably hide that.
Cody had a little, but that was from an already pre-existing cut. So it's like,
the fake blood it just doesn't do it unless you can make the fake blood continue to bleed.
Yeah, but they never last. I mean, the same thing happened because as much as I love that bad blood match of Punk and McIntyre. Punk used a fake blood one in that one too, and it didn't last the whole match either.
Yeah,
and that was just lucky in that one that Drew got busted because
it just did not work. So another funny viral thing from this match. Well, Jey Uso, you know what he likes to do? He likes to yeet a lot because he can't wrestle, so he has to do his entrance 17 times during the match.
Yeah, he wants to be known more than his entrance, but he does his entrance twice.
Yeah, it's like I want to be known. Yeah, come on, dude.
Make it make sense.
All right, so. Everyone, I think this is the last person to come to the ring.
The only person left was Lesnar.
So he goes up, he's like, all right, we're gonna yeet. He goes up to the top of the cage.
Part of my soul dies every time I see him do that.
Yeah, he's like, well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it. All right, we're gonna do it. And then of course the crowd eats it up. I'm like, please just stand here with your arms crossed so he stops doing this. But he's yeeting. It's just me, Oos, day one ish, and then Brock Lesnar's music hits, and business just picked up. And Brock Lesnar comes in the ring, hits like 3 billion suplexes like he always does, and just absolutely.
Pretty sure he dumped Punk on his head with one of them.
He did.
Looked pretty rough.
He did. And
that's not even to mention breakers, like when they Punk and Cody did the Doomsday device, and Braun Breaker almost broke his neck. But this
so.
Few dangerous spots in this match.
But match continues, and then I don't even remember how it ended. Go ahead. I don't even remember how it ended.
Well, Roman came out, that they did the whole face off of Brock, and then You know, they just kind of had a match, and then towards the end, some hooded figure comes in.
Oh, that's right.
You forgot
that's
about the hooded
right.
figure.
There's a hooded figure that comes into the match towards the end.
Seth Rollins moves.
He does Seth Rollins moves, but it's definitely not Seth Rollins because he doesn't move like that.
No.
Like, this is how nerdy I am about professional wrestling and how you are about professional wrestling. You can tell who somebody is just by their body language and their movements. That was not Seth Rollins.
No.
You know who? I have a theory who that may be.
Hey, man, I'm just happy for him if it is him.
I'm not.
Why? Because you don't like him?
I have a theory. That guy stinks. So.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it is him, great. I guess he's back.
If it's not him.
If it's not, then who is it?
I hope it's Montez Ford if it's not.
Honestly, that would make a lot of sense. The way that guy was moving, Montez Ford would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, he climbed that cage quick.
I just don't know. Montez is a little skinnier.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This guy was dressed in like all black and maybe maybe had some like layers or whatever.
Yeah. It didn't really look like him. I just kind of hope it was him.
Yeah.
Because like I want him to be a part of this. But that's just a personal thing, really.
Right. So comes in, does all the moves. The heels go over the Vision, Logan Paul.
Yeah, it really didn't need the hooded figure at all, honestly.
No.
Like if the heels had just won clean, I think it would have been a lot more impactful. And like they were kind of shaping up that way. But I mean, you know, this match was whatever. I mean, I can't really name a ton of spots during it outside of the ones where people almost got injured. Just because, I mean, this match just kind of happened. You know?
Of course, the end of the match happens. The faces are still in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're all like kind of like doing their thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna be a feud with you now or whatever. Roman Reigns and Punk shook hands again.
Yeah,
and
Punk was looking like the child during a divorce, looking at Roman and Cody.
Yeah. So I assume we're getting a Roman and Cody feud.
Yeah, and we're gonna get a Braun and Punk at some point in January. I think like January 5th or something like that on Raw of all places.
We're gonna get a Roman and Cody feud right ahead of that movie they're starring in, or in Street Fighter.
Z-Bros. Oh, that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? That was WWE Survivor Series. So
what a wet thud.
Yeah. So a couple things before we go. I am off like every recording day for like the next month. So I don't know how many new episodes we're going to do for December. We're going to try to get some in. I think, honestly, if we could just do these on Wednesday, like we're doing right now. We're actually recording this on a Wednesday. We usually record on Fridays, but I'm off like
Stop
every
breaking kayfabe.
I break kayfabe every single episode. Come on. I break it every single episode.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I'm just messing around.
I know. But we'll see how many new episodes we get. We'll probably have to skip a week or two. We'll probably just...
Hey, we're doing pretty good so far.
I mean, we've hit every single week since ever.
We're hit row.
Yeah. For 6 months.
Floppa.
For 6 months, we have had a new episode of the 10 Count.
Pretty good.
But maybe we'll recap. We have a Hulk Hogan episode special we did after he passed away. Maybe we'll show that again. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll do it at year ender. I
cannot wait for a year.
We'll do our old Slammies.
Oh yeah.
Do our old Marquee Awards.
Marquee Awards.
As long as I'm allowed to take that from my old friends at my old podcast I used to do.
I'm gonna get all dolled up for that.
Yes.
I'll wear a bow tie.
But before we go,
yes,
Maggie.
Are you gonna unmute me now?
You're here.
Yeah, you're unmuted.
So Maggie is here just kind of shadowing the studio right now. Maggie is our new producer here at Wavy. She just started on Monday, and we're very excited to have you here. So Maggie, what have you taken out of this lovely episode of the 10 Count here?
I've taken that I know nothing
about
WWE wrestling, but it sounds like what I got was that there was gore last week and there's not gore this week.
Well, see, there was gore in a better promotion.
Yeah, a different wrestling league did more gore.
Okay, yeah. And what is Logan Paul doing in WWE?
Oh, he's actually really, really good.
He is very good.
He's actually like one of the better wrestlers in WWE.
It's hard to say, but
really
it
is.
Yeah, it's very strange, but he's really good at it.
Phenomenal in the ring.
It's kind of like how his brother's a boxer.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
He's a better fake wrestler than he is a real boxer.
Yes. All right. Well, Maggie, thank you for sitting in with us today. John and I will see you next time here on the 10 Count.
Bye.
Later.